Hello there and welcome back to our channel. Today we are required to simplify this sword. Alright, so how do we do this? How do we solve this question? The first thing to do here is to notice that this 12 is affecting both the 2 and the 1 plus 5 root 5. So we can go ahead and separate it. So we now have that this thing now invariably boils down to 1 plus root 5 all raised to power 12 over 2 raised to power 12. Now, what I want to do next is I want to spare these 2 raised to power 12, just leave it and just focus on simplifying this, and after I'll join them back together. Alright, so I'll spare this man, simplify him, and then join them back together. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's simplify 1 plus root 5 all raised to power 12. Now, let me show you something. We have a raised to power m all raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m times n. Hence, I can rewrite this whole thing to be equal to 1 plus root 5 all raised to power 2 all raised to power 6, because I can just easily multiply back to get 12. Alright? So, from here now, we can now expand this thing. So, we can expand 1 plus root 5 raised to power 2 to be equal to, alright, so this can be equal to 1 plus 2 root 5 plus 5 all raised to power 6. Again, we can also do the same thing for 6 to be equal to 2 times 3. So this becomes equal to, let's simplify this first. 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 2 root 5 all to the power of 6. Recall I said that 6 is 2 times 3. So we can now replace this with 6 plus 2 root 5 all raised to power 2 all raised to power 3, like this. Now, 6 plus 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 36 plus 24 root 5 plus 20 all raised to power 3, like this. Now, if you add this, you get 56 plus 24 root 5 all to the power of 3. Now, from here, we can assume something. Let's say we factor out 8, because 8 times 7 is 56 and 8 times 3 is 24, so 8 is a common factor. But before we factor out, let me clear something real quick. If we have something like 3 times 2 all raised to power 6, it is the same thing as 3 raised to power 6 times 2 raised to power 6. Hence, invariably here, you are seeing that all these things are raised to the power of 3. Hence, this is 56 raised to power 3, 24 raised to power 3. Invariably, it becomes equal to, if you factor out 8, 8 will also carry 3. So what I left with is 7 plus 3 root 5 all to the power of 3, just like this. Now recall that you can express 8 in this lowest term to be 2 raised to power 3. Then it's also raised to power 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so you still have 2 raised to power 9. So here, instead of 8, we're going to replace it with 2 raised to power 9 times 7 plus 3 root 5 all raised to power 3. Okay? Now, recall that you had your denominator here. So let's go ahead and bring back this denominator to this point. So bring back the denominator, which is 2 raised to power 12. Hence, you can see that we can cancel out 2 raised to power 9 and then divide here by 2 raised to power 9. So that 2 raised to power 12 over 2 raised to power 9 is the same thing as 2 raised to power 12 minus 9. Okay? Hence, this becomes equal to 7 plus 3 root 5 all raised to power 3 over 12 minus 9 is 3. So you have 2 raised to power 3. Let's continue here. Again, we can say, let's forego the denominator again. Let's keep the denominator here and just bring out the numerator. I'm going somewhere with, let's bring out the numerator and simplify. So we have 7 plus 3 root 5 all to the power of 3. If you remember from your binomial theorem or from your Pascal's triangle, when you're expanding anything raised to power 3, it is equals to 1, 3, 3, 1, the coefficients. Okay? So, if the coefficients are 1, 3, 3, 1, we can go ahead and expand this. So, it means that the first term, which is 7 raised to power 3. So, you have 7 raised to power 3 plus, now this is 3, so bring down 3 into 7 squared times 3 root 5. We also have plus 3 again into 7 times 3 root 5 all squared. Okay? Then we have plus 3 root 5 raised to the power of 3. Okay? Once you've gotten here, the next thing to now do is to say 7 raised to the power 3 is equal to 343. So we write here 343 plus this times this is 441 root 5 plus this times this is 945 plus this times this, sorry, this multiplying itself 3 times is 135 root 5. Now, this whole thing becomes equal to, if you sum all this, you get 1288 plus 576 root 5 just by adding this. Now remember that you had 2 over 3 as a denominator here, so we'll go ahead and bring it back now. So let's go ahead and replace here with 2 over 3, that's the denominator. Now can you see that 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8? So we have 1288 plus 576 root 5 all over 8. Now 8, let's factor out 8 from the numerator. Factoring out 8 from the numerator is saying 8 into 161 plus 72 root 5 all over 8. Can you see that 8 will take 8? So they are left with 161 plus 72 root 5. And this becomes the answer of that question.